store here between the San Francisco 49ers and these guys defending their home turf. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Brooklyn. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Allen taking right to the air. Taking a shot on the first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here we go. Check.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's got a gain of 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Check. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check smash. 18, run. 18, Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cheer.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Let's go.
Now a run here with Amari on Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready up.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. This is complete to Schultz. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hampton now up the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showed a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
On play action now, McCarthy. Finds his fullback. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Motioning the tight end now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it'll be third and goal.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Third and long for him here. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
Down. 52 Bulls. Ready.
And no touchdown. The receiver unstopped. And this is going to go as a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Okay, ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We'll give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're to the end of 1. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
19 Lions. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the 49ers are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final one in this half. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Now run with Hampton. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. He's at the 30. The 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
Do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. To the air, following that pick 6. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play. He brushed him off with ease. He'll take over right at the 5 after the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
60 by...
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught, touchdown! The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Now it's McCarthy. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
It's a design boot. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And they pick him off again! Jamel Dean makes the play. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. He brings it back on the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Running Spears on 2nd down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nick Herbig making the play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Off play action, it's McCarthy. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Brooklyn. And it's the 49ers. With it, 1st and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, here's McCarthy. This is brought in, big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
2. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Offense in a hurry up here.
On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
65 catch. 65 catch. Let's go.
Allen on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And they're able to touch him down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job. Not only...
And here we go. It's another fake. Pass caught. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
10. 19, 18. Left wing, 19.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the 49er 1st down.
Set up. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Ready, ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it.
From his own end zone, Allen. He finds Diggs right side. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 1-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing from his own end zone. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the 49ers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
At the 18-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he's got it in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 14.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Ready?
First down throw for Allen. He's looking deep once again. He's got it at the 30. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
And the Eagles, first down. First and 10.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. From the left hash, this is from 47.
47-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
It's pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. Madden strict. Big Lion. Hey.
He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Hampton on the pitch. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now an inside give to Hampton. He's got the first down grab and still going. Down to the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get it. Go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Streak.
It's Pacheco again. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Second down, McCarthy to pass. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again! Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense. As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Motion man sent left. It's Hampton on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Man in motion here. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And they pick him off again. Jamel Dean makes the play.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
This is hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. In the pistol, here comes Pacheco. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Give him 4 yards on the run, and we're at the end of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the set.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He gets the 1st and more to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Ready.
Now Allen. Finds him over the middle. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3rd down and 5.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw again, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
They'll go, Allen. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
49ers 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. The play fake. It's McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. This connects with Schultz. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Cox, this is Noel. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the quick hitter. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Eagles on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd and 3 now.
Drop, here we go, shot. Cougar 19.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, ready.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for...
The guys defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Tag. Liking 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Got 79 Bronco. Bronco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Allen on 3rd and short. Sends this to the end zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Eagles keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Running back sent in motion. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to